Hi, Nick.
Hi.
Hi, Kira.
She got a big vole, I tell you. She got a big
Really?
vole, yeah, this morning. Yeah.
She came up and greeted me.
She likes attention for people. She wants to be patted,
Wow.
and she wants to be outside hunting.
Yeah, well, I could tell. My dog, he's a stomach on 4 legs.
Yeah, that's my
And,
Dalmatian is like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
This dog, not at all. This dog would rather go outside. When I'm leaving in the morning, rather than staying inside and eating dinner, that dog would leave the other dogs and leave its dish to come outside.
Uh-huh.
So that, you don't see that often with a dog.
Yeah. So what's been happening?
Business as usual, and oh yeah, one thing I wanted to mention that I recently got a GoPro camera.
Yeah?
That I can
Uh-huh,
that you
yeah.
can wear on your head, and I thought it might be interesting to wear that when I'm walking and evaluating crops or doing harvesting and such. You can kind of get the perspective of the farmer while I'm describing. So I did that. So I've been
Oh,
doing
you've
that.
done it?
Yeah, I've got some. I've got one from a little while ago. A while ago when I was doing the fertilization, the beginning of the season of the onions.
Of onions, great.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and that sort of thing. So just kind of a different look. I thought maybe
Cool.
we can
cool.
incorporate it in with this. If you can incorporate this,
Absolutely.
okay. Let's go in here. Let's take this one. Look at that large photosynthetic surface. Look at solar panels. Look at these solar panels. Capture the sunlight energy to turn carbon dioxide gas into carbohydrate. What do they do with the carbohydrate? They turn it into this big storage head right here, this carbohydrate head. Turn it to the side, take the knife, stab right through the center. Right through the center. Cut down. There it is. We'll get these leaves out of here. I don't know what that angle is like. There's some purple over here. Purple cabbage also. We're going to keep hitting them with cabbage. So these leaves, this is, don't see these are the ones that were chewed. This has some chew. There's an insect right there. There's one. That's the cabbage looper. That's the cabbage looper moth. Okay, now she's perfect. And she's still, 5 pound, 6 pound cabbage, and she's perfect. She'll go right inside and she'll soak in the water too, though. She goes in the water. Let's make sure we always get the biggest ones. So there she is. Okay. Put the leaves down. Go in the head. Stab through the center, right through the center. Then finish it off. This remains because this part of the plant is going to continue to photosynthesize, and here in the leaf axils, it's going to make a small little heads. It's going to make small little heads again. So it's still trying to head up, and then you can harvest those. These are heavy. First thing you do with everything. What do you do with them? First thing you do with everything. Let's take this leaf off. In the water they go. Boom. Right in the water. Cold water. I just filled that. A couple of reasons for this. First reason is you want to get the field heat out. You want to cool these down. Cool them down immediately. Begin the refrigeration process. Stop the head from wanting to get soft. When it's warm, once you cut it, it begins to soften. Enzymes are activated. It wants to soften so it can rot. So that a fungal organism can come in and rot it. If we put it in cold water, we deactivate the softening enzymes. Enzymes are very temperature dependent. So we can quickly cool it. The enzyme's function stops. The enzyme does not begin the softening. I can feel the heat. That head is really hot. I can feel it in my hand in the cold water. So it's going to stay in here. The second reason is that there very easily could be insects in here. There could be the little looper. And even though our members are much more tolerant of things such as that and maybe finding something in their food because of our low spray, it's better to just get them out if you can. See, this leaf is bothering me, so that's how I have to come out. There we go. That could be edible. Yeah, that's edible. All right. Yeah. I'm leaving. Then we might want those big ones. This one will keep these outside leaves. Shake that out. Okay. That's some good cabbage. That's going to stay there. Gotta just take them 4 at a time and just keep loading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. We have 42 members. We need 42 heads. Okay. So now let's continue with our fertilization regime. Now we've got a much more balanced fertilizer. We're high in phosphorus. High in potassium. This won't hurt that. It's only got 4% potassium in it, so it won't add to that. Well, that smells really bad. Okay. Half's going to each field here. We got 2 beds, 2 onion beds. Larger quantity, so we go from the hand spreader to the drop spreader. Here she goes. Very precise. Remove irrigation to the side. So I'll take her off. This field has only been in production for 3 seasons. So the fertility isn't the best of the fields. It's the most recent put in field. It was a pure pine forest. We do not need to lime this field. pH test came out at 6.7. Pretty close to perfect for an all-purpose vegetable pH. And good for onions. Get out. Get out. Kira, I don't want you in here, honey, with the tractor. Come on. I don't want you around the tractor when it's working. Thank you. Keep moving. You get the rats later. Please be nice. There you go. Stay out. Onion bed 1. Ready for planting. Okay. So it's week 17 out of week 20 in the season. And we're at the end of September. So I can't help it when I'm walking through the orchard, like, see, we haven't even harvested the apples yet, but thinking about winter tasks that will improve the orchard, things in addition to the pruning. And right off the bat, when I come in here, right, I see something I really don't like, and that's the shade. You can see part of this orchard is shaded. That's due south. This shadow's coming in from the south. That means something is blocking the sun from the south. We turn up here, we see it's this pine tree, which grew so fast. It was not a problem a few years ago. We cleaned the rest of the line up, but this pine tree obviously has to come down because it's casting a shadow onto the orchard. You can't have that. Yeah.
So I checked out your videos, and
Okay.
very interesting. I have a question for you. You were where the video starts on fertilizing onions.
Yeah.
It seemed like you came in the middle. You had tested the soil.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Had you already
Yeah.
treated it with something before that?
It was, yes. The first thing you do is at the beginning of the spring, as soon as you can, you test your soil.
Uh-huh.
And then you can make amendments. You can make a retest and see if everything's right. So I think that was at the phase where I had done just some primary fertilization using one of the organic fertilizers, ProGrow, which is just like ground up animal parts and such.
So this was the second amendment, so to speak.
Yeah, because I put that
Second-
first one in. I put the first
The right to grow
soil
great
amendment goes
vegetables.
in, and then I noticed that I still had a deficiency in phosphorus.
Okay.
So I had to use a specific chemical, superphosphate, to bring that phosphorus number up.
And was that what you were putting in there?
I think that's what
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was doing this with phosphate in that video.
Okay.
But it came
great,
out,
yeah.
as you know now, flash forward, we had the onions. We've already harvested onions, and we're still eating them. They're still coming. It was a good harvest.
Oh, yeah.
It worked.
Oh, yeah.
The bulb sized up nicely.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Well, thanks.
Thanks.
Take care. See ya.
We'll see.